We're in the port of Douarnenez, which was well known for sardine fishing in the 19th century. There used to be 1,000 boats in this harbor.
Jean-Yves loves his native Brittany.
We see the fishing port as we see it today, but a century ago.
Passionate about history and heritage, he takes us to discover the north of the Cap Sizun Peninsula.
When you leave Douarnenez, you find a whole natural heritage, rich and well conserved with its rocks and coves. This is a very wild place. We're here at the edge of the Millier Point. Let me take you to a mill that's dear to my heart.
Carmen is the miller here. Every day she carefully monitors the water from the stream, which turns the mill's wheel. The mill is in operation every day and attracts nearly 40,000 visitors a year.
Look at the flour. You can touch and even taste it. It's wheat flour.
Wheat and buckwheat flours are produced here year-round. Carmen is employed by the association, which restored the mill.
I have to monitor that there's always grain down below and that the settings for flour are correct, so we get good quality flour at the end. Then there's the shop where the regulars come to buy it.
A few minutes' walk from the mill.
Here we come to the lighthouse of the mill. This is one of the only postcards that exists of this lighthouse.
Let's go to the lighthouse and look at the wick.
Christian Tonelli is battling for this lighthouse to be renovated. Deserted in 1993, it's now deteriorating, and its restoration has become increasingly urgent.
It's a memory, a living heritage that tells all the stories of the Cap Sizun Peninsula. The families of its guardians are behind you in the farms and houses. It's a heritage that must be preserved. They need to tell this story and keep on telling it.
Jean-Yves has been collecting images of this heritage for more than 40 years.
I have about 1,000 postcards in these albums. Places, village crosses, churches, and a lot of the headdresses that were worn at the time.
We leave Jean-Yves and his memories behind and continue our journey towards the Goulien. This natural reserve on the Sizun Peninsula stretches over 50 hectares. Yvonne Lorgouillou surveys the moorland, heather, and the happy inhabitants of the cliffs.
I see a brown seagull with its dark wings and yellow legs.
Several species of seabird have built their nests here until the end of the summer.
The coastal birds, such as fulmars and guillemots, arrive in December. They come to set up and prepare for the breeding season, and everyone flies away when their young are able to follow.
In recent years, the reserve has seen some new residents arrive.
Ah, a little one behind.
Their introduction aims to avoid the spread of brambles, to attract new colonies of birds, and to return the environment to its former glory. We continue our journey to the far west, where the coastline is rugged and punctuated with rocky outcrops, like here at Castelmeur, which is well known among the riders of this equestrian centre.
For us, like many other riders, these are moments of pure fulfillment, because we're in the midst of this extraordinary landscape. It helps to clear the mind.
We continue the ride with them deeper into the moor and scrubland. Gilles and his students lead us up to the Cap Van point. It's like the edge of the world facing the ocean. The island of Saint, off the coast, looks as if it's resting on the sea. Then there's the Tavor Lighthouse, which has been occupied by one man for several weeks. The small chapel of Saint-Thé, perched on a cliff, can be seen in the distance. Thérèse Berrier is one of the volunteers that have been restoring the building for 25 years. Today it's one of the most visited monuments on the Sizun Peninsula.
This chapel stands all alone. It's true that it's lonely. It's battered by the winds and the storms. And it's mysterious.
Legend has it that the bell of the Sainteté lighthouse would ring on its own to warn sailors when the weather was stormy, a warning that was heard all the way to neighbouring Pointe du Raz. A gigantic block of granite, it dominates the Raz de Seine tidal swell, known for its violent currents. It's known in these parts as the Cape Horn of Europe.
I have a postcard from the edge of the peninsula without the old lady.
But yet it looks like the lighthouse has always been here.
Yes, this lighthouse is important to me. It was part of my childhood. My father was keeper from 1947 to 1966. Here, from the point, we used to send him little messages using the car headlights.
Rocked by the winds and battered by the waves, Europe's most westerly tip stands strong, faced with the wild expanse of the Atlantic.